Hey family, hello, hello. I hope many of you are having an awesome holiday with your loved ones. May many of you stay safe, okay? I'm trying to tell you to stay home, but wherever you go, all right? Definitely visualize a white light around you, okay? And yeah, definitely be safe, okay? So with that being said, this is just a little bonus quickie video, celebrity video on Selena Gomez. A lot of times I do not do videos back to back. Many of you know this, okay? But the fact that it is the holidays. I know many of you are sitting around bored and you want to be entertained, okay? So I'm here to entertain you, your sister Corinne. Now, someone had mentioned to me in the comments on the last uh, reading that I did on Selena and Benny, they were asking me a question, how they was hearing from, other readers that that's a third party. Well, third party came out also in the reading I've done as well. Um, I'm just not really sensing on Benny end that everything is just 100 on his end, okay? Everything really depends on, who energy that I'm picking up on the most. But Selena is no angel. Let me just say that. Okay, she can be. Let me just say this. Selena's doing her. I've always been saying this since day one, since I've been doing these readings. If you go back and watch a lot of my readings, I'm like, family, Selena's doing her. No matter who you see her with, at the end of the day, she's just having fun and she's trying to figure things out. She's not really trying to take anybody all that seriously. I've been saying this since day one, but people get all caught up in look. Oh, they so cute, they so this, they so that, and if you think because she's hooking up with somebody that is the one, which is not. Okay. I'm not sensing that she's with her soulmate. Okay. I feel like in the near future, she will connect with that person, but it does not mean it's going to be the next person. Okay. She would know. Please know. If she meet her soulmate, she would know. You know, they would just click. They would just be equally yoked. Okay. She wanted to change anything about herself. She would just be just Selena. She would just end up being herself. And her and the individual would just connect and it would be naturally. But anyway, a lot of these relationships she's been in, they're pretty much like karmic relationships. And it's going to repeat until she heals, to be honest with you. Okay, one must heal and be whole if you're expecting to meet your soulmate. Okay. So with that being said, this is just gonna be a quick little bonus. I will not be doing another reading on Selena until 3 months. I like for things to play out, but this is a special reading on Selena. And what I mean by special, I'm going to be asking specific questions, okay? Because someone had asked me in the comments, they had asked me um, who this third party energy could be. A lot of people pick up on, like I said, third party energy, and I was too. Don't get me wrong, I was too. Um, but anyway, a lot of people pick up on third party energy, and they feel like it's coming from Selena, on Selena end, okay. And that can well be the case because, like I said, I'm obsessed with Selena. She's doing her, okay. And it seemed like to me also I'm not really sure who it is exactly yet because I have not really tapped into the energy. But it seemed like to me the way she's very calculating, and I feel like she's been gaslighting you, her followers, her fans, big time. She knows y'all are watching. Okay, she knows she's being talked about. Okay, and these celebrities do check out social media. Please know that. Okay. So anyway, I feel like Selena is trying to throw many of you off, if you know what I mean. She know when people get with her, like for the most part, it's partnership alliance, it's PR or move, okay? She's getting something out of it, and they're getting something out of it as well, okay? And the main thing is getting people talking, and many of you are talking, many of you are falling for the bait, okay, like big time. But y'all like her, and you want to know what's going on with her, that's fine. But um, even though it's not my place to say this, but please, family, she's just a celebrity, I know, and she's a human being, okay? So please, don't be expecting her to be Miss Perfect because she's not. She is not. Okay, she has flaws and she's human just like anybody else. And right now, she's still trying to find herself. And it is something that she really does want. She hasn't found it yet. Okay, and we would know when she finds it. But she's still gaslighting the public big time. Now, this will call third energy. Many people feel like it could be Zane, or they feel like maybe, if it's not Zane that she could still be talking to or seeing behind the scenes, it could be maybe Justin, you know, because she's human. She can have a moment to where she's reflecting on the past, whomever this individual is. I wouldn't be surprised. I really wouldn't. And it doesn't mean that she's in love with anybody, but she can have a weak moment to where she's reflecting and she just sitting around, maybe thinking about hooking up or, meeting up, if you know what I mean, um, with someone, okay, from the past. That can well be the case, okay? Um, so what I'm gonna do real quick, just this is for many of you who wants to know or get an idea about Selena, as far as what the energies have to say. Okay, none of this is my opinion. Um, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set my attention on Selena. Okay, the last reading was pretty much about Selena and Benny. With this one right here, I'm gonna set my attention about Selena. What are her thoughts in the present? Notice what I said, in the present. Even though she's with Benny, people do have their secret thoughts. Okay, we all do. What are her thoughts about in the present concerning Zane? Okay, her deepest thoughts, and it's allegedly. And what are her deepest thoughts about Justin? Okay, I feel like those two are the ones that I'm pretty much geared towards right now. Um, Even though she's had many other exes as well, I'm just going to just focus on these two, okay, family, and just see this as entertainment. I'm just entertaining you, okay, on this lovely Tuesday evening. Yes, indeed. What 4:30 p.m. Eastern time, wherever I may find you, as you see where I am, okay. So let's go ahead and get started with this family. Let me go ahead and pull up her picture real quick. This is one of her Instagram pictures. I like it because she just she comes out very vulnerable. But let me say this also real quick. What I pick up about Selena, I feel like this is a PR move with her and Benny. Okay, some people feel like Benny could be good for her. You have every right to feel the way you choose to feel. Everybody's going to feel different things, okay? But feeling doesn't mean that's what it is, okay? But could he be good for her? It's a possibility. Could she be good for him? It's a possibility. But if you're with somebody and you're still not whole on the inside, you're still not healed on the inside, it's not going to do you or them any good, okay? They are pretty much with you for distraction, and you are pretty much with them for distraction, okay? And the ultimate distraction, I feel like Selena is really gaslighting her fans. And I say that because if she is secretly, the fact that she's with Benny, right? And I do see that's a PR move, but um, if she is, being seen with Benny, right? But she still having these deepest thoughts about her exes, okay? I really consider Zane more like a friend of hers, but friends with benefits. I say it like that, okay? Um, Still, you're not 100 with the person that you're with. Let me just say that. But when it comes to her fans, when it comes to many of you, like I said in my last reading, Selena pretty much like throws stones, okay, and has her back. So the ultimate stone is, I feel, is this stone is for somebody else. Her being with Benny, she's trying to stick it to somebody else, okay. And for the life of me, I could not figure why in the world would you want to, hook up with Benny when, people are saying that, him or her are friends, but, also Benny and Justin go back as well. So I just thought it was kind of interesting. Why would she want to go there? But she's very calculating and she has her reasons. And Selena ain't stupid. She's trying to get someone attention, you know, yeah, I'm with this person. I feel like it's a mission to somebody. So that being said, let's go ahead and give this reading, okay? Now I was thinking about one person. I'm not gonna show you these cards yet. I think about one person, right? And this what came out. And I'm gonna read. Let me see. I'm gonna read this out. I'm gonna read it out, but I'm not gonna tell you who the person is first, right? But this one person I was thinking about, this what came out, and it says, I can't stop thinking about you. I lost myself for a little while. I don't react when people mention you. Now, let's go ahead real quick and see what the spirit has to say concerning, as far as tap into the energies of Selena thoughts, because our thoughts are energy, okay? And everything, is going to come out of this reading. What you see in here, it is allegedly, and this is for entertainment purpose only. Yes, indeed. Y'all like my cute little curly fro? I like it. I love being natural. Self love is everything. Let's get with this, okay? Okay, so, and remember, I will not touch another reading on Selena until 3 months. I like for things to play out, and please know they will. So I'm asking the question, in the present, what are Selena's thoughts about Zane? In the present, what are Selena's thoughts about Zane? What are Selena's thoughts about Zane Malik in the present? What are Selena Gomez deepest thoughts about Zayn Malik in the present? Now I'm going to say this real quick before I reveal these cards. Um, as I stated, someone was like, they was hearing about a third party when it comes to Selena, and they was like, I feel like it might be Zayn. And I did let them know. Okay, I did let them know. I said, well, I don't think so. Um, I forgot what else I said, but I do remember saying that I feel like it might not be Zane. But see, I answered so quick that I really did not tap into that energy, not really, okay? But anyway, um, let's see what the spirit has to say now, since I am tapping into that energy, okay? Now the back, I lost myself for a little while. So when someone's in a relationship with somebody, and for me to see this right here, this speaks volume. Okay, this speaks volume. This someone's really, really caught up. Okay, they are really caught up into an individual. I mean, you could be with somebody and still be caught up in somebody else. Let me just say that. But when you lose sight of self, I think about somebody that lose sight of self because they caught up in somebody else. Okay, but I let y'all be the judge when it comes to that. Now let me read this right here. I regret lying to you. So even though many people look at it as a PR move when Selena was with Zayn, okay, I feel like they still cared about each other and still friends, but I'm going to still say friends with benefits, okay, because they're both in the industry. But yeah, uh, it looked like there was some lying going on, okay? Um, Whatever was going on with her, she was still holding back a lot. It says, I regret lying to you, whatever that means to Selena. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. Yeah, that's right. But she's with Benny, which is nothing wrong with that. But you see how a person could be with you and their deepest thoughts is with somebody else? Just saying. I want to feel that way again. We will be together again, allegedly. I look at this as general messages, okay? But normally when I do this is considered as past, present, future, and outcome. Now, this may not be the outcome that she really. Let me say it like this: this may be allegedly the outcome that she's hoping for, but it still may not happen. Everything really depends on how she's moving and how Zane is moving, and also if this is actually her energy as far as her thoughts, her deepest thoughts. Will he that bone she's throwing out there, right? As far as being with Benny, that's pretty much trying to, like I say, get someone attention. If he's bothered, let me just say that he just might, behind the scene reach out. Okay. But the past energies is I regret lying to you, whatever that means. Okay. Now give me a minute here. Because, like I said, I was seeking her deepest thoughts about Zane. So give me a minute. So notice I said what was her deepest thoughts about Zane. So while these two were while they were in courtship, okay, being seen together and all of that, um, something happened to where, because when I did a reading on these two, I was picking up on argument, disagreements, and all of that. Okay, you can go back and watch the reading yourself. And many of you know what I'm talking about, okay? But something happened to where, like I said, something was kept hidden from the other, okay? I was looking at it from the perspective of it could be Zane energy, but now I see it was Selena energy. It was some things that she kept hidden from him. And don't get me wrong, Zane is no angel, okay? We all know that he ain't no angel. But there's things about him that I'm picking up on also. But anyway, this is what's coming out in the past energies. In the present, sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. So can you imagine her being with Benny, waking up in the middle of the night, and she's reflecting on a ex friend, ex lover, ex friend with benefits. You know what I mean? Future energy meaning from this day forward. But these are her thoughts. I want to feel that way again. So this is her really reflecting. Okay. Either Zane put it on her, if you know what I mean, um however he was making her feel, okay, and I'm sure he made her feel very special. um However he made her feel, let me just say that she was eating it up. She loved it. And her deepest thoughts reflecting outcome, we will be together again, only time will tell. And they are in the industry, so they can still cross paths. They can always hook up again and do, partnership, business wise, do songs again, collaborating and, bonding back again. And, we may not know it, but they can be, seeing each other behind the scenes. Anything is possible. you know. But I'm just trying to get many of you to see how they can be gaslighting many of you, okay? Just because she's seen with one person, it doesn't mean that, she's not, have no deepest thoughts about somebody else. And the way I look at it, she ain't married. She's still single. Well, she's been seen with Benny, but anyway. So that's interesting. And you see how this came out? To me it seemed like she was really, 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 really was really starting to like him, to tell you the truth. But she didn't really want to get caught up like that. But like I said, something still jumped off between those two because there was something that was hidden from the other, which was a lie. Okay. And as you see, whatever this was, the other found out about it and you know. So anyway, that's interesting. And see, they can be something as easy. They can be something as simple as she could be talking to somebody else, okay, and he could have found out about it. Just saying. All right, real quick, what are Selena's deepest thoughts about Justin Bieber, her ex? What are Selena's deepest thoughts about Justin Bieber, her ex? What are Oh, that came out so fast, didn't it? Hold up, I haven't even had time to even. I will say this. I feel like Selena missed their friendship. Okay, I feel like with anything she missed their friendship because obviously, he was someone. I feel like the kind of friendship they had, they did have a good connection with each other to where they can talk to each other about anything. And I feel like she missed that more than anything, the intimacy and just being able to talk about anything because they both are in the industry. If you know what I mean, okay? So she just flew out. So I'm going to. It came out for a reason. So I want to know her deepest thoughts about Justin Bieber, her ex. We need to let each other go. I wish I could share my good news with you. And see, this is someone that misses their like best friend or someone that they consider as a dear friend. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. I know I mess up everything, whatever that means to her, okay? I wish things could be different. So this is definitely somebody that's reflecting and looking back on their past relationship with someone that they really cared about and loved, okay? Now I'm going to reshuffle and see what's going to come out because these just like fell out, okay? I wish I had treated you better. Now, this can be her thoughts as how she viewed Justin as well. Okay, these can be her thoughts how she views him. It may not be so much that she did him bad. Okay, hey, it takes two. You know, um, I feel like this is her reflecting on how he treated her. I wish I had treated you better. Maybe she wished that he had treated her better. Okay, but like I said, it takes two also. What are Selena's deepest thoughts about Justin Bieber in the present, her ex? What are Selena's deepest thoughts about Justin Bieber, her ex, in the present? What are Selena's deepest thoughts about Justin Bieber, her ex, in the present? And this is the back. I know I mess up everything. Now I know I never followed these two. I never followed these two to be honest with you. All I know that they broke up, but they both to me were not good for each other. Okay, because her shadow self and his shadow self, they were merging and they were really hurting each other. Okay, it's not like she was able to pull him up out of his, you know, when it comes to those shadow aspects of him, it's not like she was able to lift him up. If anything, he was bringing her down, and you know, the more she was trying to, either she was trying to lift him up, she was spiraling down right along with him. So anyway, it just depends on what this means to her. I know I messed up everything. Like I said, it could be her thoughts about Justin. She may feel like she know he messed up everything. I hide who I really am from you. And what I get from this, I think about someone that's trying to be something that they're not, okay? Trying to portray an image, in order to be accepted, okay, from that individual. Too scared because if they knew that that so-called person, you know, knew who they really, really are, okay, they may feel like that person will reject them. Okay, but like I said in the reading before this one, Selena is very easily to be influenced. Okay, that's why when Jessica was doing drugs, she was doing drugs too. Instead of her trying to pull him out of that, as far as being there for him and trying to, be a support system, she needed to help her damn self. Okay, right here, I want you. And this is not too far fetched. She does still have feelings for him. She still cares about him. That's in the present also. Right here, so many things remind me of you. And the outcome, I'm afraid to contact you. Now, for me to see this right here, they may not be seeing each other behind the scenes. So it does seem like she does want to reach out to him. And you never know. These two could be seeing each other behind the scene. You never know. Okay, I ain't gonna put nothing past none of these celebrities. But I do feel like her being with Benny is a smoke screen. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Um, cause for me to see this right here, I want you, and then for me to see this right here, I'm afraid to contact you. That speaks volume. I think about some cause there are when I think about Selena, right? I'm gonna tell you what comes to me energetically. I see somebody that's trying to move forward, but she has those moments to where she may feel insecure, to where she may not be operating self love, if you know what I mean. And she's reflecting on the past, and she's having a weak moment. It's no more than when she have a weak moment and she may start dibbling dabbling in drugs and drinking. It's no difference. You're still having a weak moment. You're giving into temptation. But when she's feeling those weak moments, sometimes it make you want to go backwards. Okay. And so when she's reflecting on Justin, this is what I'm seeing right here. Okay. As far as I want you and I'm afraid to contact you, you know, when you in this zone, you're in this vibe right here. You got to think about how you feel about yourself at that time. You know, and I'm not saying that Justin can't change. He can change for the better if he still wants to. But look how he's still acting with his wife Haley. He's still acting immature. Anyway, that's a whole other read. But anyway, so Justin still pops up on her mind as well. And to be honest, I can see Selena being a player, talking to two guys. I can see that. Okay, I can definitely see that because right now she's not really to me trying to take anybody too seriously. All I know is a while back I heard her on a talk show when she was saying that she had a crush on somebody. Okay, just because you got a crush on somebody, that don't mean you in love. Okay, so let's be clear. All right, I'm gonna use one more deck. I'm gonna end it. Okay, I'm gonna end it, and what's gonna be is gonna be. And I wish Selena all the best. And if any of you want to know, I was using this deck right here, and I'm getting ready to use this deck right here and ask the same questions. Okay, in the present, what are Selena's thoughts about Zayn Malik? In the present, what are Selena's thoughts about Zayn Malik? And see, when I see things like this, it seemed like, how can I say this? When I see messages like this, right, I'm going to read it out and tell you what was coming to me. I wish I could be a different person. Why should she feel like she wish she could be a different person? How come the way she is authentically is not enough? Just asking a question. So this came out, and I'm going to honor it. Okay, I want to know her deepest thoughts about Zayn Malik, and then this pop out. Okay, I wish I could be a different person. Like, what does she mean by that? Allegedly, what's wrong with the way she is now? Her authentic self. Is that self too boring, or what? Is that why she's so easily to be influenced when it comes to her friends? Whatever they doing, she gotta be doing it. If they drinking, she drinking. They doing drugs, she doing drugs. She can't just sit around and drink Kool-Aid or tea and keep it moving, knowing good well that it's just her weakness, and she need to protect her health. Now I'm gonna tell you the difference in the energies that I'm seeing with her and with Zane and Justin. With Justin, to me, it's more like reflecting on the past. Um, it's more past energies, her reflecting. With Zane, not only is it reflecting on the past, but to me, but those energies are more present as far as what she desiring in the present, in her present, if that make any sense. Okay, but anyway, um, just like just like guys can mess with two women, and want both women. Some women can be the same way. It's something about this guy that they like. Whatever they see in him, that they like it. It's something about this guy they see in him and they like it, and they want the ice cream and cake also. I'm getting that energy about her as well. She likes what she likes. Okay, so I asked the question, allegedly, what are her deepest thoughts about Zayn Malik? If I could go back in time, I would handle us differently. I'm afraid to lose you. I don't want to be who I used to be. You deserve better. So who did she used to be? How was she carrying herself back then? That is the question. And notice with her is I wish. Or it's either I wish or if I could, I want to be. I wish I could be a different person. So maybe y'all can answer that in the comments. Allegedly, what do all this means? If I can go back in time, I would handle us differently. I'm afraid to lose you. I don't want to be who I used to be. Well, who did she used to be? Because I don't follow her like that. What is it about her personality that she feel like she needs to be something more than what she already is? Like what she is already is not good enough. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. And can you imagine having that thought process about you? You're somebody that's very insecure. You're somebody that do not see your worth, your value. And I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about your worth as a person being stripped without the money. This is what you get. This is on the back. The heat between us is intense. And remember, we saw that message, the first spread that I used. I can imagine her waking up in the middle of the night thinking about Zane. Okay. Lastly, what are Selena's deepest thoughts about Justin Bieber? What are Selena's deepest thoughts about Justin Bieber? What are Selena's deepest thoughts about Justin Bieber? There's always that one card that pops out. Now let me say this. What goes on in Hollywood stays in Hollywood. If she don't say nothing, we won't know anything. If Justin Bieber don't say nothing, we won't know anything. Let me just say that. But with that being said, everybody has their own deepest desires when it comes to their thought process, okay? When it comes to their thought processes, everybody has their own deepest desires. Even if you sit next to your ex, okay? Or I'm not gonna say your ex, but your significant other, okay? Thank you, Spirit. I got right here in the back, what do you see in me? So this somebody that's, I'm gonna say insecure. She asking, what do you see in me? Why she even I have to ask this right here. Why can't I tell you the truth? You were right. Right about what? I don't want to be alone. Now let me tell you something. Nobody wants to be alone. But a person like this, whoo, they will go from one relationship to the next. You will never see a person like this by themselves. You will always see them with somebody, and that's very sad. Yeah, this one that lacks knowledge of self. Okay, she can't help it. She grew up in the industry, so she used to people validating her. Okay, I get that. She is used to people validating her because she's been in the industry, and she used to people seeing her with somebody. It's just something about her being by herself. You know, maybe she feel like she's more relevant when people are seeing her with somebody. Okay, but I have here. I don't want to be alone. Now I'm not gonna say she have a sex addiction, but you never know what's going with people. Okay, all I know is a person like this go from one relationship to the next. You very seldomly see them just being still. Okay, for at least a damn year, give or take. Let with what give or take, I probably say 3 months later, they somebody else up in their face. Anyway, I don't want to be alone. This is in the future energy, okay? I don't want to be alone. Now, who is she with now? Benny. And before Benny, I don't know. I don't follow her. Was it Zane? I don't know. Outcome. Life without you is hopeless, dark, and depressing. I miss your light. And I'm sure she's talking about the good times that she's had with Justin, okay? Because they had many, many dark times. And they both was pretty much drowning in their sorrows by self-medicating, okay? Justin and his issues and Selena and hers. So they pretty much were just mirroring each other. And Justin is pretty much like a karmic relationship for her as well. So the after, so the after, to answer many of your questions, is there a third party? There could well be a third party energy surrounding Selena. Okay, and like I say, I feel like she's gaslighting many of you. It's like look at me. She have you looking this way, which is her and Benny. But see, we don't know what's going on over here because that's pretty much trying to misdirect many of you your attentions elsewhere. When really she can be over here. You know what I mean? Secretly, with somebody else. Remember, I lost myself. And to me, it's like, I know she's an actress and all of that, but a lot of those messages is like someone that has a disassociation. It's like personality. You have to constantly wear a mask. Cause your authentic self is not good enough. So it's like you're trying to wear a mask for this person, and they're not really seeing your true nature, the true you. Yeah, you wear a mask for this person. Anyway, and this is not me bashing her. This is what I'm picking up. Cause yeah, Selena is mentally unbalanced, and Selena does, and she is also. I feel like she is bipolar as well. Okay, I had to bust y'all bubble, but she's human. She has her own issues. Okay. So anyway, I'm not going to add no more to it, but it's a good chance. She could be not only with Benny, but she may also too be talk to somebody else on the side that throws a lot of y'all off, okay? But y'all smart, okay? Y'all will already have an idea. Some is you feel like something else is in the air. You just can't put your hand on it. So by you watching, this reading and you see the energy just coming from here, she could be messing with whomever she chooses to behind the scenes, and we won't know anything about it. Cause Selena don't talk about it, we won't know. If Zane don't talk about it, and we know he private, we won't know. And if Justin don't talk about it, we won't know. But look who she's been seen with. Yeah. This is my quick little energy reading on Selena Gomez. It's just crazy, you're being seen with somebody, but you have all these deepest thoughts about your exes. Let me say this real quick. If you're going to get with somebody, make sure they're whole, because they're not. What came out in this spread is their deepest thoughts about their ex. They let you know they're not over them yet. Okay, they're not over them yet. And it would be very unfair to many of you to be sitting beside somebody that's not whole and that's not healed, because that's what you're going to get. And we all know that Selena's not healed. So that's what you're seeing here. Okay? This is what it looks like when a person's not healed. But she has every right to date whoever the hell she want to date, because she ain't married, but she's not healed. And I've already did a reading on her and Benny, so I don't even want to tap into that energy. As far as her present thoughts about him, because it is what it is. Okay, it is what it is. It is what it is. guess I'll pull at least one card. Where is Selena? What is Selena's deepest thoughts about Benny? What is Selena deepest thoughts about Benny? What is Selena deepest thoughts about Benny? This falling out. This falling out. Okay, this speaks volume. I feel like right now, Selena wants to be understood. Um, cause there are. Let me get my words together. There are uh things about Selena that she doesn't reveal to everyone. As you see what came out my spreads, she was keeping a lot from her exes as well. Okay, things that were once hidden came out to the modest light. Okay, and it could be about her true character. It just depends on what that means to them. But I feel like she also has a connection with Benny because I was told also that they were also longtime friends. Okay, so he's somebody from her past that she has a connection with as well as far as friendship. But this says no one understands me but you. Now that may not be the case that Benny is the only one that understands her, but this can also draw a person in to where you want this person around you because with this person you feel like you can be more authentic, shall I say? But anyway, that's just my 2 cents. So this is what popped out, and for it to pop out, it speaks volume compared to what I've been seeing here. Okay, no one understands me but you. So we're going to end it right there. I don't feel the need to. I don't feel the this is the back. I don't feel painful memories. I don't feel the need to continue here. Many of you are very intuitive yourself. All right, come up with your own conclusions. Peace and love to you all, and bye for now. And I would not revisit this until 3 months. Things have to play out. And if she's not with Benny within 3 months, don't be surprised. See it for what it is. She doesn't want to be alone. Peace.